With all the new toys out today, we still have baby dolls. Ones so real, that look and feel like real babies. Their eyes even move. In rural southern Illinois, a toy company began selling realistic baby dolls to expectant mothers. They then were sold in stores around the world, but apparently after they opened the box, the toy baby would start crying. Eventually the rocking motion advertised to calm it down wouldn't work, and you couldn't get it to stop without shaking it. Or just by putting it away back in its lonely toy box with all of the forgotten toys. I remember that year very well, as with every toy craze my kid had to have one. I gave her the full-dressed, lifelike doll on her birthday. She loved it at first, and told me it was so beautiful. That its hair was so soft and the dress was so pretty. She wouldn't let it out of her sight for days. Through the daylight hours she set it on the table, so she could see it while cleaning the house, and at nighttime it sat next to the bed, watching us sleep with big blue unmoving eyes. This must be one of the lifelike features. But my daughter's love for the doll soon changed. Soon I noticed something was bothering her. I asked, of course, but she wouldn't tell me at first. Said I was just being silly. I could notice that day after day she became more reserved towards me until I couldn't take it anymore. I pressed her, told her she would tell me what was going on right now or I would drag her to a doctor. She finally broke and crying, the words came spilling out. She then told me it was the doll. It scared her. She told me she had the feeling it was constantly watching her. Sometimes it even seemed like it moved. At first I went on to explain that this was a built-in feature, and she should not be worried. But the look on her face worried me and I went to take a look at the doll. It sat motionless on the little table in the bedroom. The big blue eyes unchanged. I couldn't help but sigh from relief a bit. Of course she's not moving, she couldn't have been. I went to turn away, but then saw a tiny movement from the corner of my eye. I turned back to the doll, picking it up from the table. I held my face close to the doll's, staring into the eyes. Something was moving. I tried to concentrate, tried to look closer. Yes, there it definitely was, movement. But not from the eye itself, it was behind the eye. Before I could register this, the eye burst and out of it spilled at least 10 wriggling maggots. I dropped the doll in shock, backing away instinctively. My daughter yelled from the other room, asking me what was going on. I yelled back at her not to worry. I picked up the doll again, using a tissue to wipe away the maggots. Inside I saw more, pressing against the skin and plastic outer layer. I called the number on the box. An older man answered the helpline. I explained the issue with the doll. So soon already? I had hoped she would have lasted longer. The man responded. I will have to get a new one for her, maybe keep it alive at first. That way it'll last longer for sure. Can I have your address, said the man? Stay paranoid, my friends.